Blending is the act of creation for a champagne wine. By combining still wines with different sensory characteristics, winemakers and cellar masters look to create a unique wine, superior in quality to the sum of its parts. Historically, the religious orders were the first to plant vineyards and produce wine. At that time, blending occurred naturally, since some of the grapes were tithes paid by wine growers and came from a number of plots. In addition to this, several varieties were often planted together in order to minimize risk during poor harvests. Today, blending takes place just before bottling and is based on the principle of the diversity of wines available. There are 3 main grape varieties, 2 of them black-skinned, Pinot Noir and Meunier, and 1 white-skinned, Chardonnay. The grapes are sourced from 319 villages or crus and 280,000 vineyard plots, each with its own distinct characteristics. This ensures that winemakers have a wide palette of options to choose from. Every harvest has its own characteristics, and the winemaker's art is to balance out these flavors to produce the best possible results. The winemaker is able to fashion the profile of each wine thanks to a wide range of winemaking techniques, whether or not to use malolactic fermentation, vinification in stainless steel tanks or wooden barrels. Length and conditions of the aging process. It is at the blending stage that the cellar master must decide what type of wine to create: a non-vintage wine incorporating reserve wines from previous harvests, or a vintage wine which captures the unique style of a particular year. They may also opt for a blended rosé containing a proportion of red wine, or a blanc de blanc made only from white grapes, or a blanc de noir made only from black grapes. Or they may opt for a single cru or single vineyard champagne. As well as extensive experience of terroirs and tasting, blending requires an impeccable sensory memory, great creative talent, and an ability to predict the development of a wine over time, bearing in mind the second fermentation and long aging period.